What is going on, everybody? Back on it. Demon Slayer. New series back up on the channel. Season 3, Episode 1. Now, I've been told that there's a movie I missed somewhere along the line, which is fine because it seems every anime these days, if and when they do a movie, when the next season rolls around, it seems that they just recap the movie within like the first 1 or 2 episodes, which is just easier for me. And this is just brand new stuff that I haven't seen. So I was told this is going to be like 45 minutes to an hour long, so we're definitely going to chop this up. I'm not going to put the whole thing on there. But it should be pretty good. I know people were expecting and hoping for it to be 45 minutes plus of like new things, but I saw Twitter kind of upset that it was just kind of like a movie do-over, but that seems to be just the trend these days with animes and anime studios. If a movie comes out, they're just going to redo it. Very curious where we go. We seem to be peeling a lot more deeper into the Muzan stuff and the backstory with the dad and kind of all those things. We're for the last what, 2 at the beginning and at the end. We lost 2 Hashiras last season, correct? Rengoku, well, depending if you watch the movie, we lost, and like Rengoku's dead, like he's gone. And then Tengen, he's not dead, but as far as the career path he would want to choose to follow, he might as well be dead, because if he goes out there like that, it's gonna be some tough sledding. So 1 dead in action, 1 retired. There's still a ton more that we have to see. So I'm curious if we get to see the rest of them this season. Is it going to kind of be the formula that they've been following, like our main cast of, you know, the Nezuko, Zenitsu, Inosuke type thing? Is it just going to be them plus a Hashira, like in arcs, and then them plus another Hashira? And that way it kind of exposes us to their personalities and their abilities. I feel like it might take a while to get to all of them if they do that. So maybe we'll get like 2 Hashiras. I don't know. Regardless, we've still yet to run into the top of the top upper moons. What was it? Was it season 1, the end of it, where Muzan said fuck that and just cleaned the lower level off completely? And now we've been introduced to 3 upper moons since then. 1 that killed Rengoku, 1 that took, well, I guess you could say 2. Only one of them really counts as the upper moon, though. The older brother that took on Hashira plus borderline, maybe Hashira up and coming, and just everything else that went along. Now, say what you want about Demon Slayer, but they can't say this, though. Animation, 10 out of 10. Like, you can't, there's no discrediting the animation. Of course, every anime has its slack off episodes where it's not as crisp, they don't put much effort into it, you know, like you can just see like, ooh, that was a funky shot there. But for the most part, and it's not that it's just good animation, it's good fighting animation too. Anybody can draw like stills and have it look great, but the colors, the movement, the sound, the stylistic choices they choose to go with, I mean, it's up there. It's tops of the tops. I can't even think of anything that I've watched that compares to it. So give it the marks for that, like 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10 animation. And I kind of don't mind the story. There's some head scratching moments, especially last season, of like, it hasn't been necessarily ass pulls, but more like, that's what they chose to do with that, like surviving and Nezuko's demon ability being able to essentially cleanse all other demon abilities, and Inosuke's heart happening to not be in the position that it's supposed to be, even though we saw earlier in that arc of him kind of moving his body around to get in the hole, which is like, okay, so does he just not like does he just constantly switch his organs every like 10 minutes and just in case someone stabs him in the back, you know, things like that. But for the overall, it's been pretty enjoyable. Let's see what we got. He's not doing well. What is that? Anime only, we haven't seen him like this, have we? Of course, we know we've seen the face, but did we ever see it, like, in the arms and him coughing up blood? Or what's going on? Is that a poison or what? You soil the blemish on my family. So are you saying he's a family member and you just don't recognize him as such? Like he's part of your lineage somewhere along the line and we just don't refer to him? Or what? Oh god. Oh shit, we're back. He's gonna get word that one of his uppers was killed. How's he gonna take that? Is he gonna assemble all of them? We still need to see the rest. I'd love to just get it in one shot. Go ahead, hit us with it. This is kind of tripping me out. Kind of tripping me out. I'm hoping that the watermark that we have is dark enough. Oh man, I like him though as a demon. He seems to be just getting shit on the last couple interactions we've seen with him. So let's see how it goes. He's number 3. There's only 2 above him. So are we saying Rengoku was that strong? Or was it actually never that close with Rengoku? It's hard to tell. Infinity Castle. You sir are correct. Is he mad or is he getting controlled? Like, I don't... Oh god, you're freaking me out. Because I can't tell if the battle with Rengoku was never actually that close. Because at any point, like, he's always going to regen. So was it like a sunlight thing that made it look, or was it close? Because if it is... Yo, they're going kind of brazy with this animation right now, I'm not going to lie to you. Because if he's number 3, that only leaves 2 ahead of him. How much stronger are the 2 ahead of him? Because I'm thinking like, oh, if Rengoku was that strong, and us as a viewer, we know that he wasn't even close to one of the strongest Hashiras, then surely we might have an advantage against the other 2. But if he's ranked here at 3, and the other 2 are ranked like off screen, and Rengoku happens to be like here, and the rest of the Hashiras are here, yes, they're still stronger than Rengoku, and probably could have taken him, but if they're that far behind, then... Oh man. The one with the strings, is she an upper moon or is she simply just a demon for her abilities? Good question. Great visuals though, killing it. Swordsmith Village arc. Now, is that going to be the overarching arc for the entire season 3 or just for what we're opening with? You guys will be able to answer all these questions. What the hell is in that base? I don't like that water sound. It's like a flushing toilet. He's got eyes where his... Oh. He's got 2 different mouths, speaking 2 different things. What do you want back there? Quit creeping us out. Nani? Whose voice actor is that? Hold on, let me place it. Again, I don't think you can say that. That's kind of disrespectful. It's like a Aaron Todoroki upper 2. Okay, so he's a tick above. Okay. I like that we're getting this out of the way. I hope they do this with the Hashiras. Like, I want to see all of them in action in one go. You got about 2 seconds to get your hand off of me, though. You got about 2 seconds to get your hand off of me. Yeah, you're running out of time. I need you to... Yeah, you gotta remove that hand. Oh! Fight! 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 They're fighting! Y'all come check this shit out. He knocked his jaw off. Bro, he literally just like... I like Akaza, I really do. Now, is upper 1, does he fuck with us, or is he just like not even... Why does that look like his dad? Why does that look like his dad? Somebody want to explain that shit? Oh god. Yo. These first 8, they're killing it. They are killing this shit right now. Now, I'm sure if you've already seen the movie, or if there was, I don't know if there was a movie, but I'm told this is recycled material that people have already seen. So they've got to bring in a new upper rank now. But they're killing it right now. I want to make this a little bit darker. Yeah, I don't need your eyeballs. It's not really doing much for me there, bucko. Yep. What is he doing over there, Dr. Frankenstein? True. You're not wrong. How does he know the details of what happened, by the way? We want to explain that. So, I don't have much to say. This has been an amazing 10 minutes. Huh. We gotta bring in a new... So are we gonna... I'd love to see a new moon, an upper rank introduced. Well. True. Why are y'all bullshitting? Why don't you just go take them out? Oh, they can't even find the location. And you have centuries of searching and you can't find it? I mean, the Earth is only so big if you have so much time. Like, damn. How does he move around in that jar, by the way? Like in battle, like how does he, like does he need the jar? Did he just decapitate and bring head over? Nani? Fucking hell, Harry. What is going on? I mean, I could not have figured out a better way to start a season. He's not regenning. Yo, someone might need to deal with her if we ever have to come to this dimension. Like, what? Damn. I'm not gonna lie to you. Of any anime I've watched in a succeeding season, that's one of the best 10 to 15 minute openings ever. Visually, getting to see enemy ranks, it'd be like getting introduced to like the Phantom Troop or the Akatsuki or something like that, like starting a season with that type of thing. It'd be like starting Naruto Shippuden and all of a sudden we meet up with Pain and he's like scolding all the Akatsuki members because Sasori was killed or something like that, you know? Dang, Akazan is just not in a good mood, is he? Yo, why is Tanjiro's dad, like, really hanging out? Kokushibo? Is that just like a corpse of him? Like, what is... Like, it looks like him. So those are the top three right there. 1, 2, and 3. And we've seen 2 in action. He's just straight hands. Like, straight hands, that's it. Unless he held back and we didn't see his full extent. Yeah, he's already getting on my nerves too, Akazan, I get it. Oh, Lord. Akaza's really going through it, man. Oh. It looks like his dad. Like, am I on crack? Surely, clearly it's not him, or maybe it's him being controlled. I have no idea. Talking to him? Oh, he is. Your best. Are they about to throw right now? Oh, no, okay. Okay. Or it would be like in Hunter x Hunter. Like I might be throwing around spoilers. It'd be like in Hunter x Hunter if like Uvo had died, and then they came out with another season. Like the season ends with Uvo dying, and then the next season starts with like Chrollo assembling all of them, and it's like, oh, we've heard about this. It's been building up, and we're just getting like it's going crazy right now. Oh, why didn't he send him? She send him. Now she'll send his ass. I'm curious of his mental state right now. It's very, very, very nonchalant, very playful, very childish. I'm curious, like, what's the switch here? It's flashback? It is. It is a flashback. I mean, they're doing this on purpose. Like, you don't show me the upper 1 rank. Is that a brother, perhaps? But you don't show me the upper 1. And you like distinguish. You're showing me the hair. You're showing me the sword, and then you cut, and you're showing me someone that has a similar silhouette in the sword. Like, come on now, come on now. Tim. Now, how do you fall into this, though? But it's not even like a... It's not even like a Berserk type thing where, like, you're almost fate and destiny chosen. Like, there's something within you mentally that would choose that path of becoming like an upper. Or any type of demon. Like, he just picks you. Like, you don't get a choice. So, you know what's gonna happen, right? You know what's gonna happen. They're gonna face off at some point. And how's that gonna go? Is it going to be the power of love and family is going to make the number 1 ranked demon below Muzan himself freeze up? Like, is he gonna get Talk no Jutsu down? Or what? Face. 2 months! That's why she was so shocked. That poison and him going plus ultra really did his ass in, didn't it? Hope she gets some more screen time. And now you want to hit me with the cold opening. 20 minutes in. That was great though. No bullshit. Like I said, that first opening 13 to 14 minute sequence of the uppers and Muzan was honestly probably my favorite of all of Demon Slayer. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Now he drops it. Now who's gonna clean up that mess? Look at the way they animated her. Yeah. What? He didn't die off screen between seasons. Yo, relax. Dang, so they just put him right back out there on the front lines. Are we not having a conversation about what happened? Or maybe they briefed Tengen on that. Maybe they got the information out of him. You're lucky they didn't take Nezuko out back and put her down. Well, they were all out, by the way. And gotta get his rehab back up. Gotta do all that physical therapy, get right. Alright, now you know what I would love? You know how they hit us with the deep, like, 15-minute cold opening, upper ranks, names, personalities, just giving us everything. Give me the back half of this episode with the leader, all the Hashiras sitting around, going back and forth, talking, seeing all their personality. That would be... Someone needs to get me in the studio. Let me start producing. That would be... so good. What? And why am I getting the piggyback duty, by the way? Carrying a grown-ass man on my back. So how do you get to the final destination if no one knows where it's at? Well, somebody must... Well, the crow shows you. But that last person to hand him off clearly sees it, no? And they're gonna leave at some point. I don't know. Somebody can explain how nobody would know, how the last escort wouldn't know where that is and how to find it. We'll figure it out. And then we've seen them personally hand deliver swords, so nobody's able to hunt their ass down on the back end. I was gonna say, it's good that they cover their faces and stuff, and that these aren't actual demon slayers that go out, that could run into demons, get captured, tortured for location. But it's an interesting concept. Huh. Interesting. Oh, is this the shit I've been seeing on Twitter for the last year? Yeah, it has been. I haven't seen what goes on, but this has been everywhere. Okay. Is she the next? Do you remember how I said at the beginning, is she the next pairing? It's always like our group and a Hashira, a +1. That's her. Oh, okay, you didn't have to do a chest zoom in. I guess they know the audience. Okay, a double chest zoom in. You didn't have to address it. Why is he pulling out? Why is he pulling out teeth, bro? Relax. Okay. Man's just got his crow hanging out. Oh. God, that Bakugo voice is just, you can never escape it. Oh, there's Nezuko. Well, he's here. Maybe that'll help spawn a relationship here. It doesn't matter where you put him. I guess that, he's just always going to be a piece of shit in any universe. And another thing that was odd about last season, that even makes it more creepy now that they're doing that with Nezuko, like she literally looks like a baby, toddler there. Is there a reason we had to quadruple size her up and then give her the quadruple size chest and the quadruple size everything at the same time? I remember a lot of people not being happy with that as well. And like the way they like show her here at the same time of like, so childlike and everything, and then to give her like the quadruple bust is like, guys, relax, we get it. They might not. They might not ever see each other again, to be honest. In our line of work, yeah, it's not guaranteed. Everybody on screen right here could be dead, which isn't going to happen, at least not in the two main characters' cases, but she could be. Tanjiro, go intervene. Go break up the fight. Are we seeing what we're seeing? You see the earrings, you see the hair? What? And that ends up being it. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow. There were some great shots here. I don't even know what the best might have been. I mean, I'm sure what's going to be the most used shot for probably most thumbnails is seeing the fucking 6 eyes and shit of the upper one. I would assume. Trying to get to that shot as well. See if we can find it. See if we can find it here. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's pretty great. Pretty great. I mean, that's the shot of the whole thing. I'm still kind of really speechless. the beginning of this here, the first 12-15 minutes, like I said, was one of the best like succeeding season opening episodes. At least the first 10 minutes of a lot of animes. I mean, it's up there. There's some up there that had a good start. Attack on Titan season 4 had a great start. Trying to think of other seasons that had crazy starts. That was just wild. It's like I said, it's like most animes have this, you know, they have their bad boy group, their villain group that has like a leader. You know, you see the Akatsuki, Phantom Troop, yada yada yada, whatever you want to categorize them. Some of them are evil, some of them are not evil, some of them are vigilantes fighting for a cause, whatever you want to put them as, but you get it. And they get built up. You know, you hear stories, you hear rumors, how strong they are, etc. So you're already starting to build up these images in your head. It's like when you get introduced to like the Akatsuki for the first time and all the Phantom Troop members for the first time. It's like starting out a season with that after it's been building up. I think that was just done perfectly. The first 15 minutes of the episode, great. Middle chunk, you know, more kind of classic Demon Slayer with the doled out eyes and the jokes and the girls screaming, crying, and everyone's getting aggressive, and Inosuke doing his, and Zenitsu screaming, you know, the classic Demon Slayer stuff. The village part of like no one being able to find that, clearly somebody knows that final location. Or maybe what I could think of, and this is just from a logistics standpoint, this has nothing to do with the actual show, but I'm just trying to think, if no one knows the location, somebody has to be that last baton, like somebody has to get it from the final checkpoint to the location. It'd be like if you just took a bunch of different Ubers to a final destination, so none of the Ubers could find out where that is. Somebody's going to be that last Uber to take you. Now, maybe they keep that last checkpoint person in a specific area that's secluded from other people, and they don't know how to get out to get to other places to get that information out. I have absolutely no idea. I know they follow the bird, but that's a whole nother logistics thing. I'm sure somebody will explain it smarter than me. 2 Hashiras here that we got, as well as the other, the Bakugo voice actor. I'm curious how they're going to do it, because it's been giving off the same vibes as the voice actor. it's giving off the same vibes as Bakugo's character, just in a different body. So like that's all I'm gonna, if that's the personality, just like screaming, aggressive, get away from me, shut up, don't ask my name, being super physical and aggressive, it's gonna be hard for me to disassociate the two, even though it's two different universes, two different characters, two different stories and abilities. It's just gonna be hard to get that out. So we'll see if they tone that down a little bit. That could be a little bit of a miscast, in my opinion, because even if you wanted that same personality, let's give it to a different voice actor. It's gonna make me hard to disassociate the two, really, if it's kind of like the same thing. And it's such like an iconic voice, an iconic scream and yell and aggressiveness that like it's hard to kind of, you know, separate the two. And then there at the end, I thought maybe you could chalk it up to, wait, is Tanjiro just seeing that? Like, is that is he like hallucinating? But then they showed us what looks, my guess is that it's him. Now if it's not, then that's a whole nother thing we got to go down. But here, the reason I think it's that is because you show us this for the first 15 minutes. I'm just piecing stories together like animes do all the time. You show us this for 15 minutes, then you go right into a Tanjiro dream sequence of him looking at it, having a conversation with somebody that looks exactly like this before the demon thing. He's got the birthmark scar on his forehead like Tanjiro has, all that shit. So clearly this person and Tanjiro are related in some aspects. So to then show him then at the end of the episode, it's like, okay, you've shown us two characters back to back. That person that you're showing us at the end of the episode has to be the same person, because why then are you showing us then a third iteration of the same look, same like, so I'm assuming it's this person. Now maybe he puts on the full face, so then here's the question. Was this person always an upper one? Like the one-on-one, even back in that dream sequence with Tanjiro and his mother and the baby? He was already a full-on demon then? Or did it happen after that point? Have they not seen each other since then? I don't know. But what's weird is, because the Hashira saw him, Tanjiro saw him. I'm very interested to see how that plays out, because then it's going to be very weird of like, if us as a viewer knows he's bad, but the main characters in the story don't know until they do. Now what this thing is that they're looking for, what this special key is that he's looking for, is this person that we saw at the end of the episode, is he like with the little kid, or do the Hashira and him both have the little kid cornered? I have no idea. And if that is him, then the demons have the location of where they make the swords. If he's in there, how did he get there? You know, a lot of interesting things. Honestly, the very probably last 30 seconds of the episode and the first 15 minutes was pretty damn good for an opening, just fresh off the bat. Like, honestly, it was so good that I might be blinded by some things, and it might have been a little bit of a dip there in the middle. I mean, 9 out of 10. The first 20 minutes sells it so hard, and the last 30 seconds sells it to where, like, even if you knock it down, it's just that good. Now, I think me as a writer, if I ever produce an anime or something, they get me in the studio, I would have started with the demon side for the first 15-20 minutes. I would have ended the back side with the Hashiras, and with them sitting around a table. Like, clearly Tengen had to be debriefed on what he ran into, how they were able to do it, what happened. Imagine that ending the last 10 minutes of the episode, disclosing this information to other, because 2 months passed. It's not like 2 days passed, like, oh, clearly we're not going to see that, but like, he's saying it to the leader, all the other, like, that could have been some good stuff. I'm just saying, y'all want me on a show, I'll send you my Venmo link and you can get at me for those things. So I think what we're going to do is probably upload these on Mondays, so we'll just have the double Monday uploads of Berserk and Demon Slayer, and then the rest of the schedule will be the same, so it'll be Berserk, Demon Slayer Mondays, One Piece Tuesdays, Monster Wednesdays, One Piece Thursdays, Berserk Fridays, Saturdays, Chainsaw Man, and that's kind of where we're at right now. And then on Patreon, we get the early, I think we're like 10 to 15 episodes ahead. They're about to get a new ship. One Piece Tuesdays, One Piece Thursdays. We're getting like 1 to 2 Vinland Saga episodes a week. We're up to episode 4 on that. And then we're like 6 chapters ahead with Berserk. So that's kind of what we got on the table right now. It's kind of filled to the brim, so we're just going to kind of keep it there. We'll go from there. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, subscribe as always.